Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to my first year on tea. I'm Ollie, if you do not know me. I'm new. I posted my intro video a couple weeks back. I will try to link that somehow on this page. If you haven't watched it, you can definitely check it out. But this week, I'm kind of merging two topics together. One that was last week, which was my fears and expectations for going on tea, and one that is this week, which is what kind of tea am I on, and how I do that. So I'll first start with what kind of tea I'm on. I am on injections. Yeah, so a lot of people, when they are prescribed testosterone, get prescribed IM, which is called intramuscular, meaning that the shot goes into your muscle. But I decided to go on sub-Q, which the shot goes into your fat. And I decided this because I'm scared of needles. And the sub-Q needle is a lot shorter because your fat sits on top of your muscle, obviously, so it doesn't have to go as deep. And with sub-Q, you can kind of choose where you do it. So some people do it on their stomach, some people do it on their thigh, some people do it on the back of their arm. Anywhere that you have like an inch of fat that you can pull up, you can do it there. So I usually do mine on my thigh, but it's been interesting to see how I feel like injections are not as scary as I expected them to be. I expected to be really scared of doing the injection because I don't like shots, but when it comes to doing the injection, it's actually really easy for me because I feel like I'm in control. Yeah, so it's been really interesting to see how that has kind of played out. Injection tips that I could give, not that many. Just try not to make a big deal about it. I like to have something going on in the background while I do it, so like I'll watch a video or turn on a TV or like play a song in the background so that my mind doesn't race. I also like won't try to work myself up. The more that I work myself up, the more it's gonna hurt, the more that it's gonna be stressful. I also think having fun band-aids makes it kind of fun. I have Pokemon band-aids and my friend also got me Princess band-aids, which are both great. So now I guess I'll talk a little bit about what my fears and expectations were for going on tea. I'll be honest with you, going on tea is really scary. It's a really great thing, being able to access medical transition and to be able to transition to looking the way that you want to, but changing your appearance is a scary thing. So I think my main fear going on tea was being too masculine. I talked a little bit in my intro video about how I'm non-binary, and I really value my non-binariness and being kind of androgynous, and I like to say like a gender queerdo, like I'm a weird, like I don't like to be readable as one gender or the other, and I would be a lot more comfortable passing as male than female, but I don't want to be so masculine that my masculinity overtakes my femininity, and that's why I'm on a low dose, that's why I'm taking my transition really slowly, and I think that I've like kind of put myself up to be able to get to the ideal that I want, but it's still a big fear. And as someone who studies gender studies and queer studies and trauma studies and all that kind of stuff, I think a lot about what being seen as a man would do to me, and what kind of privileges that it would bring me, being seen as a white man. So that's something that I think about a lot and something that's pretty scary to me. And I think that like a lot of the thing about tea is that like you can't pick and choose what you're gonna get. So like I really don't want facial hair. I also don't want butt hair. Like those are pretty gross to me. Not like gross like on other people, it's just I don't personally want it. So I'm not that excited about that, but I can't, like, if it happens, it's gonna happen. The same with acne. I have acne on my face, but it's because I'm going through puberty. Like, I can't control it. So it's one of those things where it's like, it is what it is. It's part of the experience, and yeah. I think one of my expectations on tea was that it was gonna go a little bit faster. Even though I'm on a low dose and I kind of want it to go slowly, it's been kind of frustrating how slow it's been. I have not really experienced a major voice drop, even though I'm coming up to my 5 months on T. It is something that I was really expecting and something that I was really wanting, but it hasn't really happened yet. And I think that's one of the biggest things that's holding me back from passing more as male. So I'm really looking forward to that happening in the future, and it's something that will happen. Also, like, my getting more muscular, filling out more. I'm a pretty small person, height and weight wise, so it would be kind of cool to like fill out, to look older. Also, I look really young. Even though I'm 20, I look probably 14. So it would be cool to look like an adult and have people treat me like an adult. So yeah, that's pretty much the expectations that I had going on T and some of the fears, and also a little bit about how I do my shot. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the comments that I got on my last video, my introduction. It's so good to hear from you all. Again, I said this in my last video, but I'm going to reiterate. My biggest goal of joining this channel is to build some trans community. So please comment below. Please follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, which I'll link in the description below. And yeah, let's build some community with each other. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask them. I'm really happy to answer them. And thank you for watching my first year on T.